So I did some more cleaning after the last video, in case you caught it. Yeah, so more stuff gone, more workbench. I still couldn't find the my half-inch hardware, so that's cool. I found my other. I have 4 of these bushings that I had assembled together way back when now. So those would be my transmission mounts. Way overkill, but that's great. So I happened to be at Lowe's the other day, so I bought new hardware. So yeah, 2 bolts, 4 nuts, 4 washers, and a box of zinc washers. These are all grade 8. This is just generic washers. That all sets you back almost $18 these days. So that was great. So now that we've got that actually tacked on, not just looking like it's tacked, I've got some of this 1.5 inch by 0.12 Dom tubing. So 1.5 inch by 0.12 wall. So this is the same spec steel you'd be using for building a cage. And so it should, if it can protect you in a crash, maybe it's probably actually overkill for a mount, but that's okay. This is what I was intending to use, so that's what it was purchased for. This cut was for obviously not this, but it looks like it'll be just long enough. So now I gotta go grab my, well, actually I'm gonna mark this with a Sharpie to approximate whereabouts it needs to be cut, but essentially I need to replicate something kind of like that. A couple different terms for that, but essentially coping on that tube so that it can go there and there. Let me go grab a Sharpie. I claim to be no expert on this, but follow me over to the bench and we'll start attacking this, and then we'll go from there. One of the nice things about a lot of this stuff that I'm showing you, anybody can do it. It just takes those of us that are less experienced more time to do it, more attempts, more tries, more failures. But the point is that steel's cheap, and you just kind of go a little bit at a time until it fits and do the best you can. By the way, it should be kind of obvious, but it's much easier to do this side first. That has to go around the tube, and then get this side to length. Because I'm working with a piece that was probably a touch too small to begin with, this is a little frustrating, and I'm having to kind of not place things where I would have put it in an ideal situation. Basically, I would have done it differently if I had a little bit more length, but I don't, so I'm making the most of it. But just for your information, better to start with the coping on the round side first and then do the flat side. Much easier. All right, I'll show you. I'm not thrilled with this, but we're gonna go ahead and tack this up, and then we can bring it back to the bench. All right, now it's tacked together. It's not terrible, but let me show. So this is pretty good fit up. That'll be easy to weld. That isn't bad either. That is a huge gap. I'm gonna tell you I'm not worried, because I can easily cut, and I plan to anyway, cut another piece to gusset from here to there and then make this whole thing rigid across this direction and this direction by tying into this plate in more places. So it's not a big deal. I don't love it, but it is what it is. It's tacked together. It's good enough for me to weld on. So now I just got to pull these bushings out of here, and I can finish getting this all the way around. It shouldn't be a problem, and then we can start doing what we can here, and then we'll maybe put in some other pieces and go from there. This still wants to move a little bit because it's not tacked in on both sides. So before I go hammering on this to pull the bushings out, because it's a tight fit, I'm gonna put another tack in here before we pull those bushings out. Well, it's probably not the prettiest thing you've seen on the internet. It may not even be prettier than something you've made, but it'll do the job. It'll hold the engine. And I'd love to come back here with, better grinding tools and clean this up better, but I've gotten most of the splatter off of it, and I can use it to bolt up that side of the engine, which honestly is all I needed to do for now. I probably could keep going a little bit longer, but instead of pushing that, I'm going to clean up. So, see you on the next one. Keep jamming.